All right, folks, thanks for coming. This is a quick demo on some changes we've made to manage the .gitleaks.toml file in our repositories. First of all, let me quickly explain what gitleaks is. It's a tool that's used to scan for inadvertently pushing things like secret keys and certificate files into repos when you did not mean to. It has ways to mark things like test keys as okay, as false positives. When you don't do that, it generates emails to repository admins that look like this: alert potential data leak in, and the email has specific details and also instructions for what to do if it's a false positive. ProdSec has a doc for those of us here at Red Hat. It's internal. If you're interested in GitLeaks itself, this is the repository that the ProdSec wrapper is based on, if you want to go take a look at that. So we have a ton of repositories, and we use test keys in some of our CI setups. And so I have been getting emails like mad, basically anytime one of those files gets updated that holds one of those keys, decided to do something automatic in the plugin template for it. So let me show you what a gitleaks.toml looks like that we already have. Here's one. Let me just go here. That was created by hand a while back. This is in Pulp Maven, and it basically says anything in this path you can ignore. This is an old, back from when install.sh is where we held a key. We have a whole bunch of keys that we have 4 keys basically that we use that show up in every repository, and we like to have them in a different location and explicitly located, described in our gitleaks.toml. So what we did, or what I did, is we use the CI setup for Minio configuration. That's where the keys are. I've added to the plugin template workflow to manage these global test secrets. If a repo doesn't currently have a gitleaks.toml, when the plugin template runs, it will create one. If it already exists, because repos can have their own test keys that they use for various things and, PyTest settings and that sort of thing. What the workflow does is add the keys that the plugin template needs to an existing file, sorts the whole thing, and then rewrites the file so you don't lose anything if you already have a gitleaks.toml. So let me show you how this works really briefly. I'm going to do a clear here, and we're going to update that gitleaks that you just saw in Pulp Maven. As you can see, I'm just going to run the plugin template against it because this has been merged, and then I'm going to show you what the new gitleaks.toml looks like. Okay, plugin template ran, and now if you look, it used to be just this much. And now you can see that the existing keys have been added to the regex section, which is where ProdSec recommends that they go. Anyway, this is happening every time plugin template runs against a repository, which means once a week we run this. And if you have a new repository that doesn't have a gitleaks.toml, you'll get one, and then I'll stop getting email. And that is my demo. Any quick questions? Okay. Andrew, if you could stop the recording, please.